Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. This is Joni and Chesed. This is the latest addition to my family. I just woke him up, and that's why he's so quiet. Now, you may know, here we go, you may remember that the word Chesed is the Hebrew word for God's covenant-keeping love. I don't know if this is being picked up on the microphone, but I hope. But the reason, and we're going to do a later session on Chesed when he's a little bit older and a little bit more in control, or when I have a little bit more control of him. But the reason is that he obviously demands my undivided attention. He's 10 weeks old. He's a male Shih Tzu. Yes. And what is amazing is one of these days you'll get a chance to see that he's got one blue eye and one brown eye. And that's why the Lord, he looks at me, that's why the Lord told me that this was going to be the pick, to remind me and all of you that while God's love is perfect, because he is perfect, we are not perfect. So why am I coming today? Because Chesed demands and gets my undivided attention until I get trained, is that for the next couple of weeks, the next couple of Shabbats, I'm going to be your Shabbat suite. And we're going to play some of my older videos. They're still good, and I hope they bless you. So with that, I say, stay tuned. For today's title is Faith or Works. Shalom and greetings from Jerusalem. My name is Joan Lippis, or hashtag Joni in Jerusalem, and I am the director, the founder and director of Novea Ministries. Novea means bursting or bubbling forth. And our mission statement is to burst forth, to bubble forth, to fill the earth with the knowledge of God's glory in the face of Yeshua, Jesus the Messiah. And one of our blogs, which you can get on the Novea website, is Joni's Jewels. Because as we look around, we can find jewels from life, jewels from his word, jewels from other people, jewels from Israel. And today, well, I guess you would call this Jewels from My Life. And the title is Faith or Works. And it was written in December of 2018. And I had to stop and think, no, what was it at that time? I was facing a huge, huge project. It was studying the 2,000-year history of the church's anti-Semitism against Israel. It was a very, very, very difficult subject, but one that has produced great fruit, but that's a whole other subject. So here we go. Faith or works. This morning I was fighting doubt, a disastrous and dangerous feeling for a believer. The project before me seems insurmountable. In fact, it would be in my own strength. Through it all, God has consistently been doing what only he can do, reminding me that he's in charge. But for the last few days, there have been disappointments from very unexpected places. Faith and excitement were soon overwhelmed by doubt and fear. Yet, as I remembered what God has been doing, I knew that I had to keep on going. I made a choice. I made a choice to remember who God is and what he did yesterday, so I could rest in what he will do today and then rejoice in the certainty that he will be the same tomorrow. Of course, our God doesn't change yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And then I read James chapter 2, verses 18 to 26. And this is extremely hard to understand. To this day, people are arguing and debating. Some even say it has no right to be in the Bible. But some will say, you have faith and I have works. Show me your faith without works, and I will show you my faith with works. You believe there's one God, and you do well. Even the demons believe and tremble. But do you want to know, O foolish man, that faith without works is dead? Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he offered Isaac his son on the altar? Do you see that faith was working together with his works, and by works his faith was made perfect? And then the scripture was fulfilled, which says, Abraham believed God, and it was accounted to him for righteousness. Remember, he was called the friend of God. You see then that man is justified by works and not by faith only. Likewise, was not Rahab the harlot also justified by works when she received the messengers and then sent them out another way? For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is also dead. As a Jewish follower of Yeshua, Jesus, it would be easy to confuse works of the law versus works of faith. One, works of the law, is trying to achieve righteousness before God, while the other, works of faith, is the manifestation of faith and righteousness. Once again, God spoke to me as he offered encouragement and consolation. My faith in his immutability, his unchangingness, was all I needed to continue on this wonderful journey that he had put before me. Doubt and fear have no place in my soul when my spirit is transformed by the reading of his word. So friends, whatever you're facing today, remember who God is and what he's done in your life, in your past. Then rest in your present, knowing he will do what he did for you yesterday, he will do for you today, and then rejoice in his promises for the future. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So friend, keep on going. And with that, I say, Lehitraot, Shalom from Jerusalem.